Hi, how are you? So there's a show on Netflix. It is called Emily in Paris. Good morning. This is a great series I'd like to share with you this morning. Let's get started. Very, very interesting series. It's not something that I watch myself. However, some girl recommended it to me. And it's about a girl who lives in Chicago but has to travel to Paris, France, but she doesn't speak French. So I took 10 difficult words from the series, movers and shakers. Over here, she features in a magazine, Forbes magazine or a business magazine, and they call her that she's making moves in the industry. She's a mover, she's a shaker. That means that she's making hard decisions, but good decisions.
Madeline, you're an ad week.
Where?
Right here, under movers and shakers. Madeline, you're an ad week.
Where?
Right here, under movers and shakers. Chicago-based Gilbert Group expands international portfolio with acquisition of French luxury marketing company Savoir.
Bottom of the ninth. That is a reference that I hear a lot in English. It's related to baseball.
Gauthier just smacked a walk-off grand slam with 2 outs left in the bottom of the ninth.
Supposedly, baseball has 9 innings.
Gauthier just smacked a walk-off grand slam with 2 outs left in the bottom of the
And
ninth.
the very last inning is your last opportunity to win the game. So they call that bottom of the ninth. It's like a critical moment in sports and a critical moment in your life.
But your experience is not with fashion and luxury brands.
True. Most of my experience has been in promoting pharmaceuticals and geriatric care
Yeah,
facilities.
she mentions that she worked in a pharmaceutical company and that she worked with
Most of my
geriatric
experience has been
hospital.
in promoting pharmaceuticals and geriatric care facilities.
But she has no experience in luxury fashion. And she's the American girl in Paris who doesn't speak French.
First, let me apologize for speaking English. I did Rosetta Stone on the plane, but it hasn't kicked in yet.
Engagement, she questions the group. What about your social media engagement?
I did Rosetta Stone on the plane, but it hasn't kicked in yet.
You know, this girl's like a Facebook, Instagrammer, or whatever.
To build a brand, you must create meaningful social media engagement.
It's amazing, isn't it? The entire city looks like Ratatouille.
It's beautiful.
The entire city looks like Ratatouille.
It's beautiful.
It's funny how Americans pronounce ratatouille,
American.
We from Chicago.
which they say ratterwheel or something. They say it like
Real
ratterwheel.
French from Normandy.
Oh, I know that beach. Saving Private Ryan.
D-Day is so funny. I love this scene because she tries to make an American reference with a French guy.
Nice to meet you, neighbor. Oh, I know that beach. Saving Private
And she
Ryan.
told him, Normandy, D-Day.
D-Day?
And the French guy's like, what are you talking about? Obviously, the history that they teach you in France
Nice to meet
is
you, neighbor.
different from the history that they teach you in America. So D-Day is the day that America landed in Normandy Beach to defeat the
Patricia.
Nazis.
I'm wondering if I can share some ideas I have about how we might enhance our social media engagement.
And Hans, she's the American girl who's kind of like the boss.
I'm wondering if I can share some ideas I have about how we might enhance our social media engagement.
And she asks this woman how she can enhance the brand.
Yes, of course I love Paris. And the food is so delicious. The fashion so chic. The lights so magical. But the people, so mean.
And then she's lonely or alone. What's the difference between alone and lonely?
But the people, so mean. Do you have any friends in Paris?
No. But my boyfriend's coming next week to visit, so.
Are you lonely?
Lonely, it's like a depression. It's like a mental state that you need psychological help
lonely?
for. And alone is you're alone in that moment, but it's not a clinical depression type thing.